Leah Sharp is going to give us a word of encouragement, and I'm going to encourage my sister. This is Dr. Leah Sharp loading. Okay? Speak it and it will be.
Good morning. Thank you for that. First, giving honor to God. Whew. Pastor, to the women of worship who keep charging me with this responsibility. God bless you all. I am honored to be here today. I was reminded that a year ago I stood here before you to speak, and I had spent the greater part of that night before in the hospital waiting for my waiting for news about my son. We didn't know what was going on with him. He had lost about 18 pounds in 12 days. As far as I was concerned, he was on his deathbed. He's my only child. And when I think about all he's done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah. Because this week I looked at that same child who was withering away before my eyes and called him Chunky because God has done a miraculous thing in his life. So I am honored to stand here today again before you to empower you, to encourage you. I wrote this in 2021, and I think that it is fitting for us today. It is called My Turn. My turn. You ever ask yourself the question, when is it going to be my turn? Or what is wrong with me exactly? Girl, bye. Don't you dare cry over what is unknown and what was never promised to you in the first place. God said man should not be alone. Then here comes Eve and that forbidden fruit that changed the course of a woman's plight forever. Some look at that act as a reason why women suffer, but I look at it as proof that women are truly designed to be the reason why men listen to what we say. They're responsible for her own destiny and how powerful her words and action can be in the life of her man. In spite of that, we are designed by God to be that voice that men listen to when the world around him gets to be too noisy. Our biggest decision is to decide what voice we will share. Will it be one that builds and uplifts or simply one of despair? Women, know you're worthy of your strength. Humans are so rarely satisfied. Singles want to mate, married want to be single, thin want to be thicker, and thicker want to be thin. Short wish they were tall, and the list goes on and on. Everyone's waiting for their turn, but the truth is, your turn is now. Make every moment count and count every moment. My turn is every day that I wake up, because that is another opportunity to be great and build greatness. I speak life into him, I speak life into me, I speak life into we. And the only death I speak of is the one that is inevitable for all of us. But until then, we have an eternity full of turns. So choose right until there's no other turns left. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaliyah. So I understand we have a video presentation that's coming up next, followed by presentations of Hidden Figures by Deaconess Ann Booker and Deaconess Kay Walker. So video, please. I'm waiting. Okay, we're good to go. there sound? No sound? Gonna put a little track behind it? Okay, put a little track. Live or otherwise.
We're finding the track right now. Is that okay? Or if the band got something.
Well, let's give them a hand. What the video was showing you are the activities that are planned leading up to Women's Day. There are many things that are done in preparation. They put together fun activities, and I believe that was a paint party that happened. And I know my mom had a great time. She'd never done that before. And so, and I think her work of art, we're gonna hang it in the garage. It'll be a nice compliment. I know when I did that before, that's where mine is hanging. So now if we can have Deaconess Kay Walker and Deaconess Ann Booker come forward with Hidden Figures presentation.
Good morning, New Hope. Good morning. Dr. Rhea McIver Gibbs has said, I'm Deaconess Ann Booker. My co-partner today is none other than my friend, Deaconess Kay Walker. And we have the distinguished honor today to recognize some hidden treasures that are right amongst us. And so we want to start this morning with someone that's very near and dear to our hearts. She was born right here at New Hope, commemorating our Women's Day 25 years ago. She was weighed in at little more than 2 pounds and 7 ounces. All the doctors gave her up. But her mom and her grandmother, being faithful members here, came to the women of New Hope and asked for prayer. And oh, I tell you, Dr. Owens, it's something about when women pray. God said high, but he looks low. And when the doctors gave this young lady up, God said no. So today, we want to recognize her. She's very active in our children's church. She sang in the children's choir. She was a member. I'm trying to skip over this so she don't know exactly who she is. Girl Scout Troop number 252. She weaved her way through adulthood. She keeps the word of the Lord close to her. She often wears a graphic tee, now this is gonna give it away, that says, I'm so fresh. And then one that says, I was born twice. She has many interests and talents such as drawing, the love of music, and reading. She's also learning Spanish and she also dabbles in a bit of sign language. She loves everybody and works well with children and the elderly. Thank God, baby, I'm one. She has a heart of gold and is a living witness representing God's miracle-working power and the prayer of women. This young lady today, none other than Briagie Simone Mary Sharp. Let's honor her today. Come on down, Rita. Isn't she beautiful?
Good morning again, and I am here to recognize the second hidden figure. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Proverbs 31:28. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a